You probably know that heart disease is the #1 killer of all. Cancer's closely behind it, strokes, Alzheimer's, dementia, complications from diabetes, you name it, and they're all right there. And one of the major factors in preventing that is cranking up levels of nitric oxide. Nitrogen and oxygen together make nitric oxide. I'm Dr. Jack Wolfson, board certified cardiologist of the Doctors Wolfson, and I realize for my patients it's very important to measure levels of nitric oxide and then raise those. And we can do it with 10 amazing foods that can do things naturally. So 10 foods we want to get into your diet. And we start that off in no particular order, but let's go with cacao. Raw cacao, which is the main ingredient of chocolates, is beneficial on so many different levels, but cranks up nitric oxide. Citrus, those bioflavonoids do some amazing things to help crank up nitric oxide. With nitric oxide, we build that up in several different ways, and all these different foods help for all those components of cranking up nitric oxide. Pomegranate is famous for that. Now, once again, everything we want to do is organic. Walnuts, sprouted walnuts do it. Arugula and spinach are tremendous sources of nitrates, which are converted into nitric oxide. Beets are, of course, famous for cranking up levels of nitric oxide. Nature's sexual enhancer is the beets. Watermelon is very high in something called citrulline, and L-citrulline is an amino acid that gets converted into nitric oxide along with L-arginine, and L-arginine is also found in those green leafies, but also in those walnuts that we mentioned, and in fact, all those healthy sprouted nuts are important. And then meat and seafood are very high in levels of CoQ10. CoQ10 helps all of these different enzymatic functions help crank up energy in the body as well, so that'll boost nitric oxide. And then finally, garlic, organic garlic, helps to raise levels of nitric oxide by upgrading that nitric oxide synthase enzyme that synthesizes nitric oxide. Those are your 10 foods. And the good news is the Wolfsons have created a product with all those things in one. I'm just kidding. We don't have all that in one. That probably wouldn't taste very good. But get these foods into your diet and you'll do very well. Now, if you look at the links on the bottom of this page, we've got some products that we've used, including our product called Heartbeat and our product Vessel Support. These and other ingredients you can use to help boost up nitric oxide levels. So if you like this video, share it with a friend. Make sure you subscribe to the video and to our channel, and we're going to keep getting you some fantastic content. So stay tuned